If you're not, welcome back and thank you so much for clicking. Today I talk about the types of non-custodial sentences. Probably we've heard it, we've seen it in the media. Lawyers in court pleading with the court to grant their clients a non-custodial sentence, or even offenders themselves asking the court to have leniency on them and give them a non-custodial sentence. But then again, what is a non-custodial sentence? It is simply an alternative to a prison sentence. Now, when a court gives someone 10 months imprisonment or maybe 6 months imprisonment, that is a custodial sentence. Now, the opposite is what we are talking about today, the non-custodial sentences. Now, the one that we are mostly very familiar with it, and probably we've seen it in the media, or maybe we know someone who's been punished in this way by the court, is fines. Fines is the amount of money that an offender must pay to the court. Simply put, you're fined and that's it. The other type of a non-custodial sentence is a conditional discharge. Now, in this, an offender is absolved from punishment, but they are given a period which, by the court, that they should not commit an offense. Closely related to that is a suspended or a deferred sentence. Now, this one, there is punishment, 6 months or maybe 1 year, but then it is not enforced at the time. You are told that unless you commit a further crime, you commit another offense within a certain period, then this punishment will not be enforced. I hope I make myself clear. There is punishment, but it is not enforced until you commit another crime. In the conditional discharge, there is no punishment, but you're told not to commit a crime within a specific period of time. Makes sense? I hope so. Now, another type of non-custodial sentence is what is referred to as verbal sanctions. Now, a verbal sanction simply means that the court will either reprimand you, the court will either warn you, the court will either admonish you not to commit an offense, and you're let go. Another type of a non-custodial sentence is a compensation or restitution, compensation to the victim. You are told to compensate a victim. Probably it could be an amount of money, things like that. But the whole issue is compensation, and that is punishment in itself. Another type of a non-custodial sentence where we mostly as probation officers come in is a community service order. Now, you are found, you're guilty, you've been charged of a criminal offense, and then you are instructed, you're ordered by the court to community service. Now, this one, you are doing unpaid work within the community for the benefit of the community. In the Kenyan system, it ranges from 1 day to a maximum of 3 years. Now, the work of the probation officer, whom in this case is referred to a community service officer, is to match the skills of the offender to the needs of the community. This unpaid work ranges from afforestation works, mental maintenance works, and even professional services. Probably a school needs a painter, or probably a school needs a manual work done like slashing. Maybe a hospital needs some certain type of work done, tree planting, those types of work. Last but definitely not the least is one type of non-custodial sentence referred to as a probation order. Now, a probation order carries with it certain conditions that an offender must abide to, failure to which summons can be issued against them, or a warrant of arrest can be placed against them. Now, these conditions are meant to see that this offender is rehabilitated in the community, victims of crime are protected, and the larger community is protected against this offender committing further crimes. Some of these conditions may vary depending on the crime that this person committed. They could include this person is supposed to go to a rehabilitation center, not to indulge in too much alcohol, certain people that they are not supposed to associate with. If they are in employment, they are encouraged to stay in it. The probation officer is supposed to know where they live, what they do, things like that. So essentially, the main purpose of a probation sentence is to rehabilitate the offender, to protect the victims of crime, and also to protect the society from this offender committing further crimes. A probation officer, therefore, is given the mandate to supervise the offender and work with them to ensure that they do not commit further crimes, and that also they rehabilitate. So I hope you've learned something in this video. If you have, kindly just give this video a thumbs up and let me know what you have learned. And thank you so much for watching. Until another video.